Hey guys, DemiGod here with a little Battleborn open beta gameplay with playing story mode and multiplayer and some clips. And what I'm playing here is the story mode with some few people online, and I'm playing as one of the characters, Oscar Mike. Now, Battleborn is a very interesting game. It combines the elements of a first-person shooter with MOBA and RTS style elements, and it brings it together in a fantastic way that combines and meshes the silence together and makes one impressive beta. And I am very stoked for the final product of this game. So without further ado, let's get started with these Battleborn thoughts and impressions as you enjoy the gameplay of the story mode and the multiplayer, which is going to be soon later on. Now, what I've noticed about Battleborn, it has these stylings of Borderlands and Destiny combined into one package, and it works. It legit works. It works in a way that makes it fun, fresh, fantastic. The story mode is fast-paced and nice. You go through a lot of enemies that seemingly get tough and tough as time progresses, and you have bosses that really actually bring up the challenge and push the limits of what you're going for. Now, Battleborn has a nice roster of characters, from your typical range characters, your typical melee style characters, your magic users, your robots, and everything else. Like you see here, I'm playing as Oscar Mike, and he's a range character that puts in a lot of work, as you can see. And the characters actually differ a lot, because you have your big characters that dish out damage and take damage, your tankers, your magic characters that can't take a hit, but they can really do some damage once they start getting leveled up. The robot characters who can, there's another tank in a way, but they really can't take that much themselves, but they can really do some very impressive technical stuff. And your other range characters that defer things, you know, your archers, your snipers, and everything else. And what I've also noticed about Battleborn is that the leveling up system is very mobile-like as well. You can pick two sides of what you want to do. You have your, let's say, your more offensive side that you level up, and your more defensive side that you go for. Now, depending on how you want to play your character and your build and whatever multiplayer or whatever story mode you go for, as you see here, you have your offensive and defensive side going on. Now, me personally, myself, depending on the character that I'm playing, as you see, Oscar Mike, I like to go for the more technical things, the more damage dishing things, the more I can put out and dish out instead of taking, so I can get my enemies killed and handle business even more quicker. Now, Battleborn is seemingly impressing me the more I play it. The story mode is fun. In typical Gearbox fashion, they have the dialogue funny, hilarious. It's very, very Borderlandsy, and it's actually very well done. You find yourself laughing at certain comments. The scientist guy who talks to you over the intercom is very hilarious. Him and the robot chick have some very, very humorous dialogue, and I found myself laughing a lot more than I should have. And then when you meet the Sentry later on in one of the story missions, who just tells like rah heroic 80s style jokes, is even more funnier. They have some very impressive dialogue between the people that you work with, the people that you're against. It's very Gearbox in a sense. Now, the fusion of Borderlands and Destiny that I'm seeing here as I play along is actually, I like it. It brings a new thing to the table. It's not really new per se, but they take a variant of MOBA and RTS genre defining gameplay and switch it up just a tad bit, and it's fun. It's fun. I actually found myself really thinking it's going to be an average game when it came to Battleborn, and it's not. It really isn't. It's very impressive more than I thought it would actually be. Now, my likes for Battleborn is the colorful art system. You know, I love colorful looking art. If you know me and you know what I go for usually, I love when the art system is very colorful, very bold, very vibrant, very, very nice. I love it to death. I love the little character. I love all the characters, and they seem to differ each from every sense of direction. Whether they're good, neutral, bad, or whatever, they all have their own little personality in the worlds around them. Oscar Mike, he's down to the brim, cop style, very militant, very sergeant-like, but he tells jokes in the midst of all that, and it's very humorous, very funny. The characters all seem to have their own individual personalities, and the game shows it. The game shows, oh hey, we can make our characters different depending on what you like. And I like that each character has a sense of difference between them, no matter what class they play, no matter how they play. I like that Gearbox definitely gave them their own little taste of humor. Now, another thing I like is that the story is actually fun. You know, from the little story missions I played, it actually just piqued my interest and made me want to learn more about what's going on, why they're trying to kill the Battleborn, why everything is going on. Everything seems to be. This is actually a very, very nice story, and my curiosity is piqued. I want to know what's going on and what's for. Another thing I do like about Battleborn is I like that the customization is simple. It is down to the brim, and you pick your choices of what do you want to learn, where do you want to go with this build. If you want to dish out damage and take damage, you have the choices. If you want to just purely be on the defensive, you have your choices. If you just want to be in between dealing and dishing, you have that choice. Battleborn gives you that choice of, hey, we're gonna give you mobile-like choices on how to give your character the oomph to go through the story or go through the multiplayer, and it's actually fantastic. I do like how they done Battleborn with that particular system. Now, one more thing that I do like is that I like that they don't go overboard on the skills that you can learn. You have 3 major skills that you can go for. You have your main skill, which is, I believe, square or triangle, one of those two. Then you have your ultimate skill, which is like square. Then you have your sub skill, which is like healing or going invisible or putting something out there or whatever it may be with the character you're playing as with L1. I believe it's L1. Yes, L1. And they give you these skills and then give you the buffs that you can put around this character. And you know, it's a cool thing. I like it. It's nifty. It gets the job done. You don't have to go overboard. I know Paragon gives you a lot of skills that you can use. Smite gives you a lot of skills that you can use. And other MOBAs give you a lot of skills that you can use. But this isn't technically per se a MOBA. It's more of a FPS with MOBA elements, and that actually works. Now, there is a few things I dislike about Battleborn. One, the servers seem to be kind of wonky. A lot of people were disconnecting and reconnecting my games. I almost dropped out myself. It can be a little wonky at times, and I hope that on the final product that this gets improved, because nobody should be dropping in and out, in and out, in and out throughout the game, no matter what the situation may be. The multiplayer is one thing I don't really like about Battleborn per se, only because you need a team of folks that know what they're doing. If you don't have a team of people who don't know what they're doing, you can get wiped very, very quickly. It's very, very bad. Like, I'm not gonna say the multiplayer is bad itself, but if you don't have a team of people who know what they're doing, the multiplayer isn't gonna be as fun as you thought it would be. Now, it's fun in a sense, like, wow, this is nice and impressive or whatever, but in the meantime, if you don't have a team, it's basically, this multiplayer is gonna suck to you. Now, another thing I dislike is that some of the characters' skills don't seem up to par, like, depending on who you're playing. In the multiplayer clips, I was playing as Montana, the heavy weapons minigun wielding guy, and even though he's a tank character for a tank himself, his skills aren't up to par as I thought they would be. Now, I'm hoping, like, oh, this is just open beta, they're just showing off what we can use and what they have, and I mean, they'll probably make some choices when it comes to final product, but some of these characters need some oomph, some more buffs and nerfs to what they can do. Now, I like the beta, don't get me wrong. This beta is actually very, 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 very better than I thought it would be, because this is very impressive. I didn't think I was gonna like Battleborn like this. I thought it was gonna be one of your average MOBAs or FPSs or whatever it may be, because I really didn't know much about this game like that. I seen it in Game Informer at one point in time and a little bit of E3 and PSX or whatever, but I never really took the time to really gauge my interest into it. I was just gonna see what it was about from somebody streaming, but wow, this game has actually pulled me over, and I am actually very, very excited for the final product and what this may turn out to be. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to say that I like the bosses. The bosses seem to range and differ in quite various ways. Like the boss I'm fighting now, the Conservator, man, when you see the things that he is gonna do in the midst of this fight, like he's gonna teleport us to space. He's gonna do some things where he creates a dark ball that just starts pushing back and can instantly one-hit kill us. This game actually has some very creative and original bosses, and I like that they put that into this, because this is really good. Now, overall, I think Battleborn is a great beta. Very fun. Didn't think I was gonna like it like this. I'm very excited to see what the final product may be. They need to make some changes throughout the game, though. Like certain characters need some more to them, some more skills. I do hope that there's ranked match playlists for when it comes to Battleborn, so you don't have to have sucky teammates all the time. I hope that the servers get better. I hope that the story has more to it, because these little 2 story missions that they give us are just the mildest of a big tease, and I am so ready to get my hands on this with this story, because I am impressed. Also, I hope that it's more than just 3 multiplayer modes as well. I hope it's more than just incursion, capture mode, and I forget the 3rd multiplayer mode, but I hope it's more than that. I hope it's like a team deathmatch where it can just be an all-out brawl between the characters. I hope there's modes where you don't have bots in them. I hope it's modes where, you know, it's just you having fun with your teammates and just going ham. I hope it's that. I hope they have more to this game, because now I am officially excited for Battleborn, and this really was not on my must-buy or must-look list. So, with that being said, guys, I am officially excited for Battleborn. I can't wait to get my hands on it when it releases, because I'm definitely going to be buying and reviewing this. And speaking of reviews, the reviews are coming soon, folks. I have Quantum Break on the review list next. It's going to be fun. It's going to be definitely dope. Quantum Break is a good game, and I know that the review is going to be good for this. Yes, I am still reviewing The Division. I'm taking my sweet time with this game. I know there's other reviews that have already come out for it, but with me, I wanted to take my time and really get into this and get very intricate with The Division. And yes, I'm supposed to have Firewatch review next. There's so many games coming out, and I'm sorry, guys. I've been just getting hit with the backlog with everything that's been released. But I promise you guys, the reviews are coming, so just stay tuned with your boy. And I promise that we're gonna have a dope time when these reviews come out. So Quantum Break is up next. The Division coming soon. Firewatch. I really need to knock this review out for that as well. So I thank you guys for staying tuned and watching my Battleborn beta thoughts. I'm going to let the rest of this gameplay ride out as I usually do on all my beta videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this gameplay. I thank you guys for listening to my thoughts as I went along with Battleborn. You guys are awesome, and as usual, drop a like, hit the comment section if you want to talk about Battleborn. I think it's dope. I think it's great. This game has impressed me. And also, if you have a friend, tell a friend and tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button for you, boy. I'm 5 subscribers away from 200. Help a man out, help a channel grow, and let's get to it, guys. So until next time and until the next review or next beta video, we'll tune in, turn up, and throw down. I'm out, and
Hey, my old sparring partner! Pyromania!
Hostile Thrall mercenaries inbound. thralls detected.
Oh, heat wave! Hey! Put it out! Ooh. Oh! Ow! 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 It gets really hot. Ow! Ow! Don't know what we were settling, but I sure as hell settled it!
We've engaged a thrall mercenary camp. Allies have engaged a thrall mercenary camp.
Heat wave!
Hostile thrall mercenaries coming this way.
Ow!
Mercenaries are available.
Better hang it up, buddy. Ow! Toast, pal! Ow! 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 It gets really hot. Ow! Ow!
Battlefield promotion!
Oh, let's do that again!
Power plant. Enemy forces at 40% strength.
Oh!
Only one hostile remains. Press the advantage. Enemies have engaged with thrall mercenaries.
Get moving. I need you out there.
Enemies are attacking a mercenary camp.
Rage quit! You know you wanna.
Our foes have moved on a thrall mercenary camp.